asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside.
He's not going back.
I've done my time.
That's weird. It should have jumped onto the...
You assholes already.
Okay.
Like he did. I don't know why he didn't do that.
It's over, Bowers.
Yeah, I think he just runs off that ramp there. Action hero.
Give it up, Bowers. There's nowhere left to go.
He's around the other side.
Ah, I see.
Kablamzo!
Yikes.
Looks like
That's
we've
awfully
got the
floaty.
place to ourselves.
Fucking kill him. Push him off the edge. Do it. Stomp him in the nuts. He did it. He's dead.
Oh no! I didn't mean to kill him.
Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
I think you can do, you can't just knock him out normally, too. The outcome's kind of the same.
Oh.
But,
Oops.
yeah, you can't, like, you're not penalized for it at all.
Oh.
They're
So-
criminals. Kill it. Just fuck it. They don't care. It's 40s. We don't got the space in ourselves for that.
Well, that's because our prisons are like tiny little.
Or like, yeah, they're like 2 people
Get the
capacity.
men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8, Weiss 8, Donahoe 6, Kowalski 6, Hudson 5, Kelso 2. Leadership, Donahoe 8, Franklin 7, Merrill 6, Kowalski 6, Weiss 5, Hudson 5, Kelso 1. Candidate Kelso.
His little face.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in the schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office now.
Kelso's in trouble.
Like, some of the faces are really good.
For every cop,
And then this one's
there's a
probably
case
the,
that gives you that leg up.
interrogation
That you
dialogue
recognize
tutorial, I
as a
think.
shining new star in the squad.
The way
you
you'll
solve
probably
shows that you have the
enjoy that
gumption,
part,
the
because
gung-ho.
you'll want to watch
Get
the
a thing going
face
to make you
Yeah.
stand
of them,
out from your
because that'll
average
usually tell you,
patrol.
and some of them are like
This guy.
really comical in terms of, oh, they're full of shit and think they're getting away with it, so it'll be like sneery faces.
Yep.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up.
Heh.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh yeah, this is also the
Everybody
body
stay
examination
back. Let us do
tutorial.
our job.
It's pretty similar to like looking
All
at stuff on a
daylight.
desk. You can move around to check
Crowded street.
different parts of them.
I've seen everything.
You like that, don't you?
And same deal, you can...
Hello.
I'm not dead. There should be something to look at on that.
Oh, okay.
Like, hold it all the way in, like, one direction. Try the other way. Okay, maybe there is nothing. Sometimes you have to hold it for a sec for it to finally get it, but you should feel a rumble, too, if there's...
Well, he's got blood on his wrist on the other side, but I can't, like...
Try checking his head, maybe. I think that was the other part I wanted you to mess with. Burp, 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 burp. Starts turning into a puppet. I think you could also look at his coat pocket. Yeah, he might have a wallet or something.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Okay, so you got it, the evidence there. Can you look at his other arm, maybe?
It seems like it can only just like rotate his wrist.
Oh, his other pocket, maybe. Nope.
What about this belt buckle here? No.
I could have sworn there was something else, but I could be wrong. Now you want to check the immediate area, like that sparkly thing on the floor.
Bullet casings.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
It's not going to be beyond those people, but there
Yeah.
might be some shit in the garbage. Oh shit, it's a gun!
Oh damn!
What kind of gun?
FN Browning. Serial number 01138.
You got a new location.
Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from you. Don't you people have anything better to do?
My
This
phone's
guy in
doing
the
a
crowd
software
thinks he
update.
saw something,
Oh.
Cole.
Sure thing,
Better
phone.
take a statement.
To review witness.
Can I help you, sir?
Who's the witness?
I think they're inside the building. Or is it that guy?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid.
Okay, yeah, this is the dialogue tutorial.
I see.
And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Step over the body. Oopsie daisy.
Tiptoe through the bodies.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss.
Why is
I'm here
my-
about the shooting.
Stop it.
Did you know the victim?
I fucking hate
It
Windows.
was my boss,
Everything wants to update while we're doing this and cut power.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
So that's your only question to ask her, so.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
A blue. Okay, yeah, so now they've changed it because it was truth, doubt, and lie. Now it's a good cop if you think they're telling the truth.
Oh,
Bad cop.
Her behavior is fucking shady.
Now
as
it's
fuck.
now it's
Look at
bad
this.
cop if you think they're lying but you don't have evidence, and then accuse is picking the evidence
Right.
that proves they're wrong. They said to pick triangle already in the tutorial,
Yep.
so you should have
I
something.
mean, already just looking at her, she's shady as fuck.
Looking around the room.
You're lying.
Not making eye contact with
You know
you.
what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop
So you
by.
can't really
Tell me
fail
what happened to you.
cases, like,
Oh God.
I mean,
won't
short
lose
of
the earrings,
dying.
will I?
You
but,
can lose your freedom, you little fool. if
you'll
don't
still
stop
finish
fucking
them
murder
if you, like,
investigation.
totally
Mr.
fuck
Kalu.
up questioning segments.
Edgar Kalu.
But you can totally finish them by,
He
like,
runs the
arresting the
jewelry
wrong
store.
person or they got away and stuff.
He's showing me
so-
a lovely watch.
You'll still progress to the next
Mr.
one, but
Gage
you won't
burst
necessarily
in.
get, like, the true
Mr.
ending
Kalu
if you
gets
do it
very
wrong.
Angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Oh yeah, and you can press right up on the analog stick to look at their face at any time if you, like, want to double check, like, their facial expression and stuff. Or just to watch them squirm. What do you want to ask next?
Why are you just staring at me like that? There's nothing wrong.
Like, he's got his book up to his face, and he's just poking his eyes to his nose right over, just like...
Details? No. Okay.
Which jewelry store?
Alright, who's this guy?
Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
I mean, it is in the bin, but she's making it sound like he fired more than 4 shots. Because that's the number we saw on the ground.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want?
You wouldn't like me
Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
when I'm angry.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
But I don't think she's sincere. Okay, fine.
Be a good little boy
I
now.
need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
My phone has updated successfully.
Well, there was one bang.
Good
And then
job,
another.
technology.
And
You've
then
come through for us
three
yet
very
again today.
quickly, close together.
Except for you, Windows operating system.
Yeah. Fuck you,
Basically,
Windows.
it keeps wanting to do an just regular Windows
Thank you for
update,
your help, ma'am.
but it
Been very
doesn't
brave.
support my
I need you to
semantic
make a formal
antivirus
statement
anymore.
about what happened to
And
Mr.
so it's
Gage.
like, hey,
Does that mean I can
uninstall your
start
antivirus so that we can do this. And I'm like,
Fine.
no.
Never mind.
So
Yes,
yeah,
I'll
you'll
just
earn
go on with
those
the statement.
as the game goes on. Basically, those are kind of like your cheats on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yep.
So if you're ever unsure, you can use an intuition point, which will...
Point you in the
I think
right
you can
direction.
choose one of two things, I think. You can either have it remove one of the clearly wrong answers, or you could have, at least in the original game, you could have it
The murder weapon.
show you the percentage of what other players
Girls saw
chose,
it all.
which would basically
So it was
guaranteed
the jewelry
show you the
store.
right answer.
I see.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
I think you could only use that option if you were connecting to
Maintain
the
the
network,
perimeter.
obviously. But
Right.
have your partner cart your ass to the jewelry store.
So hold.
Yeah,
the
hold
triangle.
hold triangle and then
You're
select
behind
the
the wheel.
location. So we want to go to the gun store or the jewelry store first.
I want to see the gun store because that might give me some insight as to who the gun belongs to.
Do it.
Although the guy could have just stolen the gun or what have you. But hey.
Yeah, as long as the location is on the list and not strike through,
Yep.
there's still something to do there. So sometimes you'll go to a place, seemingly done everything, and have to go elsewhere. That usually means you'll have to come back there for something. Like, I found out something new, I gotta go talk to this person again,
Right.
kind of thing. But once it's got a line through it, that means you officially don't need to go back. Guns, ammo, guns, and sporting goods. Come on, get your guns, your ammo, your guns, and your
What can I do
footballs.
you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner.
A couple weeks back.
Caillou. Edgar Caillou was
Oh
his name.
shit!
Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway.
Because it was
He
covered in
bought all the
blood.
cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
So you've confirmed the gun is in fact his, and that it was serviced. Because then I think if you went to
Can
the
you
other
drive to
place
this one?
first, you wouldn't have that information.
Right. And that would have made investigation that much harder.
It might have made things a little more awkward, yeah. Dun 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 dun.
This game's cool.
I love this game. Just give me a good story with detectives
Yeah.
and none of that open world shit.
Like, I like the illusion of an open world. Because it means I don't actually have to fucking do anything other than the story.
Quality meats. You know it's quality because they say so.
Yep.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Cut the shit,
Officer
Kalu.
Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
You better.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Put your foot up his ass too. Get him. The fucking box is little on the ground.
Kalu, get back here!
Oh, this is showing you can hold the gun on him to make him stop. Once you're out in the open, give it a shot. And once that meter's filled, he'll surrender the chase.
We'll shoot.
Ah, I see.
There were some chases that I straight up didn't know how you were supposed to win without finding the right spot to do that.
I see.
You just gotta put the fear of the gun in him.
The case that makes you.
Gun, God, both three-letter words start with G.
Yeah,
You never saw.
easy to confuse
The one that keeps
for
you
us
awake
cops.
at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk
Murmur
past.
is a funny word.
The case you never, ever discuss.
Oh, this guy's great.
God's mill may grind slowly.
It's fucking
but it
Boondock
grinds
Saints,
finely,
motherfucker.
son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am young Phelps.
Phelps is
You've only
just
been
like,
with
what
us
the
a short time.
fuck?
You descended
I'm not
with
sure
us.
where you're
Sword
going
of
with this,
justice?
sir. Can you be a little less artful?
Work you did in the war,
Like,
sending heathens back
just
to
lay
the
it out for me.
Commonwealth.
Is there actually a sword I get to use?
But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your
They
hand
didn't
to
tell me about
interrogation.
that back at the force.
Takes a certain animal cunning, lad.
I-
Do you
I
think
didn't
you
get
might
my
be ready for
saber,
that?
sir, from when I was in the
Yes,
service.
Good man.
Or do we have
You need
one
many things for
in-house
conviction,
that
young
I can
Phelps.
use?
Just over in the armory, they got a locker full of swords.
Opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
You can always just knock his
Very good.
teeth out as long as he says
The
he did
evidence
it.
is overwhelming. May the
It's
cat
whatever.
eat him and the cat
Yeah.
be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Don't fuck it up.
So I believe this will be... It's the same as when you talk to the witness, except I don't think they're going to tell you what the right
Lawyer
answers
can't
are this
help you,
time.
Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay.
Yeah, because I think if you went straight for him, because you can't skip this part, I don't think. So I think you would have gotten to this part without knowing for sure it was
You
his gun.
followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's
So I
back.
believe you did it
Gage was
correct
a
in terms of having all
bastard.
the information.
Whatever he got what was coming. but it had nothing to do with me.
Oh no.
So you shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight and orderly lines.
And you can look
to
through
the
your
others?
evidence and stuff
Not
too
this
before
year.
making a choice.
I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Damn. Failed.
Well, since this is kind of the tutorial one, I think he's just like, fucking do it.
Yes.
It's like, oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
And so it just replays the scene
Oh,
until you get this one right. So you get basically infinite mulligans. It just doesn't tell you what the right answers are. You have to actually figure it out.
You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
And I think you can press like X or
Everett
circle
Gage,
to skip through the
girl
dialogue
back to
too.
the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's
One of the
back.
face buttons.
Gage
Yeah.
was a
There we go.
bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
So you've got something on him.
So triangle is the...
Yeah, triangle is accused, and that'll have you then select what you think is the piece that... And you can also press the touchpad to just look at your evidence and stuff.
We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut.
I actually thought it was the
and watch
gun.
you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making
Or
a
is
schmuck
it
of
the-
yourself.
Oh, I bet it's just the argument.
Oh.
We have witness saying they had an argument at the thing.
No, damn it.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Can can he have a vein in his forehead that gets bigger the more you fuck up? Like he just gets redder and redder.
Until he's just on fire and he's like,
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put
Maybe it
5
doesn't let you
rounds
skip this
in
one.
Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
the faces are really, really good.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
I think it's the... Oh, that's probably it, yeah.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
Yikes!
Ooh. Yeah, there's a... Get ready for some of that.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you can look at your evidence now. You do have a thing that says possible religious motive. So if you want to see something funny, is that what you want to do? Do you want to try that?
Yeah.
Okay, so hit accuse.
The line, Kalu.
And so you can also back
You
out
got
of
Gage
accuse
money.
if you like change your mind.
Yeah.
And sometimes Cole says some really funny stuff. So like hit circle to back out.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand?
He's got like 10 different lines. Sometimes when you do that, their expression can change too.
Oh.
But he has a really good one where it's like, sometimes you gotta shake the tree and see what falls out. He's got a couple of really, really good ones.
I'm done with you.
Oh,
Go
it's
flap your
incorrect.
gum
Did you-
somewhere else. I want
The
my
religious
lawyer.
motive.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch
Wait,
you
did
run
you?
around in circles.
Yeah.
We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Oh, now the Irish guy's gonna be mad at me.
He is gonna be mad at you.
Oh,
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
I played this long ago enough that I remember what happens.
But not how.
but
to
not
play.
the answers necessarily.
I want to see
Alright.
my lawyer.
I can figure this out.
You can do this. Well, at least you know what the first one is.
Shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
And by pay, I mean pay me.
You followed
the
every
cop, and I'll
Gage
let you go.
and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
So this-
Gage was a bastard.
Nope.
Oh, no, but if you do want to see the previous whole written dialogue, Start will get you there.
Neat.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Oh yeah. Bam.
Bam, I
All
proved
about
it.
the argument. Miss
Fucking
Galena
take
makes
that, fucker.
You're counting on the girl.
Do the impossible, see the invisible.
Row, row, fight the power.
Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Wait, are you sure you did that? You hit the...
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change.
Because it
the
wouldn't have
subject,
given
you
it.
going
Really?
motherfucker. How about baseball?
My eyes were away,
You're not denying.
but you didn't
your
misclick
view,
on a
Mr.
different piece of
Kalu.
evidence.
This is America. It's
Okay.
not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Should I bad cop him to like shake some stuff out of the tree? Or do I actually accuse him? Because it's not gonna yell at me if I pick bad cop,
Hold
is
on.
it?
It would be like getting it wrong, yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Hold on. Just so we can get through this tutorial one. Hold on. Oh, God. Hold on.
Oh, this smug
I'm checking my memory banks.
The smug motherfucker, though. I need to, like, slam his head into the table.
I'm trying to remember. I'm thinking real hard.
Well, let's see what I got in my notebook. Oh. No, that's not. No.
That's the other thing. Hold on, my memory's almost found it.
Yep. Is it the murder weapon being serviced?
I don't think so, because you're trying to...
Because that proves... No, maybe not.
Yeah, because we're looking for why he... Like, proof that he hates Jewish people. Hold on, I think I almost found it. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's bad cop.
Ah, that's what I thought.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage.
Jewish slurs are
He's in the
kind of
Chamber
hilarious.
Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
It's like stupid.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps.
Not anymore, it's not.
You're gonna be a detective.
Now you're a big dick detective, Phelps.
Applaud a man with your talent
Get it?
for
Because that's what we call
justice.
detectives.
Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a
We're also gonna give you a piece of equipment that's analogous to a dick. Here you go. Here's your piece, son.
Here's your bigger gun.
Remember, one's for fighting and one is for fun. Don't mix the two up.
So yeah, now Cole's officially a detective, and that's your tutorial.
He's a pro dick.
Yes.
Yeah, I passed.
You did it. You passed the patrol. Moving on up in the world.
Moving on up. Moving on up.
So the game basically takes place across multiple different, like, branches. So, like, there's, like, homicide and then arson, desk, etc., etc. And each
So it's
one...
not all gloom, doom, and murder. Sometimes there's fire and murder.
Yeah, the first chunk of it is, I think you go to the homicide desk first. So the first, like, chunk of cases are, in fact, murders. But they get a little weirder after that as the story progresses, because they do all end up kind of being related to each other in the end.
I see.